What's happening, everybody? 3 minutes and 40, 50 seconds in to the late night show. I'm Lindsay, and this is another edition of Knowledge Uprising. HOTC stand up. Shout out to all the family. I'm glad everyone could come out tonight. So let's drop the like. Let's get them shares going so some people can come in here and possibly, get some information. I'm gonna play a video first. It's called Pookie and Ray Ray Dream 2. I actually published it on my channel. So I hope you all enjoy it. So let's get this show started. And then I will bring the panel in. Let's go.
characterize yourself as somebody who was very angry before you went to prison?
Nah, I thought I was charming.
Would you characterize yourself as somebody who was very angry before you went to prison?
Nah, I thought I was charming.
Then why were you always getting in all these altercations? I mean, something was going on.
I have spirit.
Spirit.
I have so much spirit, man, where no one else would do things, I would do it.
Well, a lot of people have spirit, but they don't.
Because they're smart and they're mature. And I was immature before.
I see.
So my spirit was handled in an immature manner. I just let it run. Now I'm a little bit more mature, and I'm going to get even more mature with time. So now I'm more mature, I can go, I know I want to do that. This is what I would do, but I ain't going to do it.
How would you characterize yourself as, how would you characterize yourself in the past? What does immature mean to you?
I was immature. I did things without thinking. My actions came before thought.
And sometimes maybe words too.
And all my words came before thought. Things that I did, things I said. There's so many things I want to take back.
Like what?
It's gone now, so I can't take it back. But I wish I could have, but I can't now. But
Peace, everyone. I'm getting a lot of buffering right
You
now.
are sort of known for having a big mouth.
yeah.
No. Offense.
I am, and I don't mind either. I know people feel like that, but I don't care. You know what I mean?
Would you characterize yourself as somebody who was very angry before you went to prison?
Nah, I thought I was charming.
Then why were you always getting in all these altercations? I mean, something was going on.
I have spirit.
Spirit.
I have so much spirit, man, where no one else would do things, I would do it.
Well, a lot of people have spirit, but they don't.
Because they're smart and they're mature, and I was immature before.
I see.
So my spirit was handled in an immature manner. I just let it run. Now I'm a little bit more mature, and I'm going to get even more mature with time. So now I'm more mature, I can go, I know I want to do that. This is what I would do, but I ain't going to do it.
How would you characterize yourself as, how would you characterize yourself in the past? What does immature mean to you?
I was immature. I did things without thinking. My actions came before thought.
And sometimes maybe words too.
And all my words came before thought. Things that I did, things I said. There's so many things I want to take back.
Like what?
It's gone now, so I can't take it back. But I wish I could have, but I can't now. But
because you are sort of known for having a big mouth.
Yeah.
No offense.
I am, and I don't mind either. I know people feel like that, but I don't care. You know what I mean? This is how I feel, and then I'm in the business, right? So I hate hearing other people's thoughts. Like I'll be watching something, and I'll be like,
Oh, the lag is
He's
real
lying.
tonight.
You know he doesn't feel
Oh,
like
man.
that. So that made me go out. When I finally got
Here we go.
my shot to go on the camera, it made me go out there and say everything I really wanted to say instead of being like politically correct or thinking about how this would hurt people or thinking about how this would come out. I just was to say things just because I knew no one to say.
I'm about to explode. So close to losing hope. So close to transition.
Man, it's lagging right now. I'm gonna have to play the video, play it later for you all. I can't stand the lagging right now. So what I'm about to do.
But actually, you haven't been. Actually, you haven't been bullshit me, nigga. Because I know who you are. You can't bullshit me, nigga. I know the fuck. I know who you are.
So they say.
I know who you are, nigga. With that esoteric shit. I know, nigga. You can't fool me with that shit.
Knowledge, you running wireless or you running Ethernet, man? Ethernet cord cable. No, I'm saying is what you running? You running wireless connection or you running Ethernet? Man, you might need to hook up a Ethernet, bro, to get a more fluent connection. If you got the capabilities, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, can stop when you on live?
Yeah, he live. We
Oh
live
man,
right now.
Jesus,
Yeah.
great. Y'all always catching me, man. Hey,
we live right now, my nigga. We live as fuck.
Y'all always. Hey, you must be feeling good over there on that medicine, cook.
Boy, what you talking about, nigga? I'm a goddamn. I feel like a bumblebee, nigga. I'm buzzing like a goddamn bumblebee.
Yo, Star.
It's rare.
What's going on, Chief?
You see that chat we were in earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go over there and pull up some of that thing I posted. You didn't see
That
it?
was talking about the statutes.
Remember the Council of Revision, the Council of Revise?
Yeah.
Did you read that?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see the part? Did you see the part where they write the establishing, the existing, the revision, and the retainment of all laws? It's not done by no legislation or Congress.
Yeah, and it was talking about it's based on positive law and stuff. Yeah.
And also prima facie. Did you see the prima facie?
Yeah, prima facie, that basically on his face. That's what that means.
Okay.
On his face. Yeah.
Right. And this is how they end up claiming you and doing everything is done in that order of no evidence.
Right.
Just by presumption.
Presumption and assumption. Absolutely, man. It's implied. It's implied
right.
conduct. If you don't rebut the presumption, then it stands. Yeah.
No, if you don't have your corrective status, you're always under the presumption, bro.
No. You can counter offer the presumption, man, upon proof of claim, though, Nadi. Because if they want to presume or assume anything, you accept they offer upon proof of claim that what they're saying is accurate and true, and then you put the proof in it. You basically put the ball in their court at that point.
The proof of claim is when they made a public notice and no one stepped up to the claim. Now it's
Nadi, they would have to produce. They would have to produce the contract at that point. If it's rebutted, you have to. When you rebut it, they would have to express a contract that exists.
That's true
because you got that shit from that Black Dictionary shit.
Yeah,
that's where you put it. I saw that. I saw that. That's true knowledge because
if they don't express it, then it's implied. through implication. They would express it and not imply anymore. Do
He got his shit white on the chat. I read that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not fighting that, but what I'm telling you is, at the same time, your rebuttal is your private status. If you
That's
don't
right. That's
make
right.
your claim of who you are and testify for someone else to come take it from you, you're falling in presumption under their rule of prima facie.
No, that's right.
Prima
On his
facie.
face. On his face. No, you're right
Yeah,
about that, Nadi. But see, the thing is, you don't even like go back to what you said. You don't even have to claim who you are, just how you conduct yourself will display to them who you are, like we talked about earlier.
yeah, yeah. But in what it yeah, that's true. You could, but you still want to have it done in the state
You
sense.
you can, but even when you don't put it out there, you know you want to keep the private. You want to keep it private to where you recognize the private action is appearing before you without actually saying it. You just recognize it by the setup. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. If it's already, if you recognize it, there's nothing that needs to be said. You know the phrase when they said what's understood don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't need to be explained. When you when you when you recognize
It sound good, knowledge.
when you recognize the setup, you just act accordingly. You feel me, Nutty?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Naughty, you know
Yeah,
that nigga ready now. He ready.
hold on.
Star, he ready to walk in there. You hear how he talking? That nigga ready to go in there, bro.
Yeah, it's got
He ready to
he
go
gonna
in.
he got to show he gonna have to show due diligence too though, because at the same time it's got to be a notice of the public.
No, you're
I
right.
hear everything you say.
They gonna test. No, they gonna test me.
Yeah,
That's a given. They gonna test and see how far I'm with the shit. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
think you good. I think you good though because you putting up a good ass argument right now. And I'm telling you, it ain't even gonna go that far. It's gonna be on a more simple level. That's what I'm saying. You good, bro. You ain't gotta worry about this shit, my nigga. You good. You gonna float right through that shit and float right out of it.
And then naughty, you gotta ask. This is where that authority. Where's the authority? They would have to, because this is the question I would ask. If they're bringing the if someone is bringing the claim of right
Peace to
in
everyone
another
that's
person or
just
another
tuning in.
corporation's name,
I had to hook
I
up
would
my
ask, would
Ethernet
they
cord
produce where that
because
authority
it
exists,
was
where they had
real
any type of
laggy
power
on
of attorney
the
in order to
5G
act on the
Wi-Fi.
behalf
It wasn't working good.
of a party
I had a
if
video
it's
that was
real,
gonna
if there's
play
a
at the
real part of
beginning, but I
interest,
guess I'll
where
play it
is
at the end of
the contract that establishes
the
this
show tonight.
individual to have the authority
Everybody
to act on
welcome.
the
Drop a
behalf
like,
of this entity?
share the video,
If it's a real entity,
leave a
because if it's a
comment.
corporation,
Let's get this
a
show going.
corporation
And if
can't
you
just
want to
create a
join in,
contract
simply
itself.
send your email and I'll
So
read
where
it
is
on the
the
show.
authority to act on the behalf
Get
of
back to the panel.
people of the state or wherever the fuck? You feel me?
Well,
Where is that?
when they made a notice of your birth, this is the whole catch. When they made a notice of your birth, no one stepped up to the claim. So now that claim in turns a ward of the state, which they can tax under
Hold up. Say that again. I missed the first part. What'd you say? Say that again.
the the notice when they made a notice of your existence here on the planet, okay, to the public, they made a notice of your an announcement. They call it an announcement, but it was actually a notice to the public that this individual or entity was established on this said date at this said area. That's giving the people an opportunity to step up to make a claim. If no one claims that such said individual, that such said individual now becomes a ward of the state, where the state has an investment into
K4I, what's up, Keon? Peace.
maintaining
Welcome to the show,
and
brother.
upkeep, right? This is
Okay.
how you can. This is. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in a little bit. But if no one makes that claim, you still that's what goes under presumption, because now you can be is being taxed. This is what happened to the land too.
Okay.
When they came with their prima facie laws, they made an announcement, they proclaimed, right? And no one contested it. So the proclamation became a fact of law of the land. You feel me? So
Now,
what
okay.
once
Let me
once
go
go
ahead. Go
ahead.
ahead. No, I was just gonna
Oh,
say because if that's a matter of fact, then what I would ask for the record is for them to produce the contract that appears with my name on it, showing that this contract actually exists, to say that this is the type of thing that took place. If there's
hmm
a type of claim on me or my name, I would ask, where is the contract that created this bind or this
okay.
adhesion? You feel me?
Let me tell you where it
Go
comes
ahead.
from. When they
No, no,
first,
no, no. Not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I
yeah,
would ask
yeah,
them to produce it,
yeah,
but I don't think they
they
would
can
want to do
produce
that.
it. Watch it, watch it. Let me show you
Go
something.
ahead, though.
If a brethren so happen to get in an incident criminally, right, and he get incarcerated, when he goes and sign his property, when he goes and sign a signature bond, or when he goes and sign a bond period, that's enforcing your claim of that such said individual that's being in the accusation point. You understand? So now once they have that in their hand, they can go back in their record and find some sort of claim that was never attested. So now it's a word of the state un, under that presumption alone. If you come in
Okay.
the courtroom now and you have evidence or you already have your corrective status inside the court record, record of court or court record, court document of record, you can you're under the presumption unless you have something to show that you already attested a claim against
Now,
such said state.
now hold on, Nadi, because I'm familiar with the maximum of law. Uh, each man has a right to face their accuser. What I would ask, who here has a claim against me today, man, and this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. No one in there is going to create any type of perjury to say that them themselves have a claim against me. Now, what's that's going what from my understanding, what that's going to do is it's going to cause the court to go silent. And if anybody does have that claim, they would have to produce some type of contractual agreement that we have amongst each other to establish what the contract was, that to say that I was to agree with whatever contract was there for me to comply with in the first place. If they're not able, if they are not going to be able to say for themselves that they have a direct claim towards me as far as damages, to say that I've committed some type of crime, then when they go silent, then I will motion the court for dismissal, for dismissal at that point.
But
Because
see,
if
this
nobody
is
if nobody is if nobody's coming up to the court, like silent, silence is acquiescence. And if I ask that question on the record, who's going to come and stake that claim if they're not able to produce any type of contract? If they're not able to produce, like if you talk about maritime or commercial, an international contract with my name on it stating that I agree to certain terms, then I don't think they're going to have anything. Nobody, they're not going to commit perjury on the record, man. They're not going to do that. I really don't
oh,
believe that, man.
you're exactly right. But it's what status you're claiming when you go in front of the judge
I'm
or in the
claiming,
court.
look, I'm gonna go
Look,
in there and proprietary persona in my property. You know what proprietary persona is, right?
yes, sir.
And that's where I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go in there and sui juris
All
on my
right.
own
No,
right. Go ahead,
you have that
and by
right.
special appearance.
You have that right.
Dojo in this motherfucker. What's good, brother?
You're right. You're right. And you
Lightweight
have that right.
lounging, baby. You sure,
And
my nigga?
I'm in total agreement with you, right? But what I'm trying to implement and show you is that's well and
He got the
dandy that
crickets
you
too.
have that. But when you come in, the prima facie rule is established because again, brethren, there's no such said accountant of you having any type of proof that you are who you say you are. So
I do,
you're under the
look,
presumption.
but here it is.
Wait,
Hold
hold
on,
on.
Court.
But is he
hold
gonna
up.
have a
But if I'm
lawyer? Are you gonna have a lawyer? Are you gonna have a lawyer,
no,
or
I'm
are you
not.
gonna represent
I'm
yourself?
not. I'm not going to represent myself. I'm going to present myself as who I am, and
So you're not gonna have a
my
lawyer,
given
right?
name. My given name is Scotty, and I'm of the family of Star. That's
Yeah,
what
Yeah,
but
I'm going to come in.
you,
That's what I'm
yeah,
going to come in as.
you,
but
you need to
you
listen
don't
to
even.
what Naughty telling you there, because if
Go
you
ahead.
represent yourself, if you
No.
represent yourself,
I'm
You
not
got to be in the
representing
corrective.
myself. Go ahead. Go
Look,
ahead. I'm not
you
representing myself. I'm coming in as my proper self, a proper person, name, proprietary persona.
that's what I'm saying. But you're not gonna have representations. You're gonna do it yourself, right?
Yeah, the way I appear is by special appearance.
But what I'm saying is,
You got a
you're gonna
general,
you're
you
gonna
got
represent yourself. You're not gonna have a lawyer.
no. I'm not.
Okay. So what Naughty?
Representing yourself is an oxymoron, bro. That ain't even logical. You can't represent yourself. That's already an
Yeah, you
error.
can. You can't represent yourself because
No.
if you don't have representation, then you represent yourself.
No. Listen. You don't represent yourself because you are who you are, bro. You can't represent something that you already are. So the best thing to do is to present you.
Right. But the representation part would be your lawyer. That's what I'm saying.
You
If you
don't
don't have
need
a lawyer,
you don't need that, bro.
okay,
You standing
okay,
on your square. You standing on your square.
okay,
You present
all right, all right,
you coming forth to court in truth.
okay. I'm just saying.
I hear
I
what
hear
you're
you, bro.
saying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I had a similar case. The reason why I know this to be true, I had a similar case when I came in. I was working on my woman's case. She had a DUI situation, and I put together a document where I wrote the letter. I wrote a letter to the judge, basically spelling out her name, because I know when the name shows up on a docket, it appears up in all capital letters. So if you're not precise or distinctive about what is being spoken on in the case, then they'll assume that you're giving face to the entity that they're talking about. If you go in there and properly, give your introduction to who you are and what position you're taking in the courts, then they have to now enter the record how you're presenting yourself. They
Welcome to
can't
the
go with
show.
what they
Welcome
have
to
in
the
front of them
show,
anymore.
everybody.
Because now there's a different party in front of
How
them
y'all
at
doing
that point.
tonight, man? It's another late
which
show.
is
It
not
changes.
Started off
their
kind of
count
choppy, but
in
I
which
had to
they're
connect
striking.
Ethernet
And
cords
you
That is
know,
what
but
I'm.
let me tell
This
you
is what
something,
I'm
Naughty.
showing you.
Let me tell you something. And
Misael in the
she had an attorney
building.
at first, but dude, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Dojo,
When I
hey,
told her
Dojo.
she was in front of an attorney, I told her to fire. I was
You
whispering to
producing
her and shit
some
because
dope
the
ass
damn
content,
attorney
bro, on your
wasn't
channel.
doing
Love your
what he
channel,
was supposed to
Dojo.
do. And I told her,
Hey, for
I told her, I
I love
whispered to
your
her,
channel
I was
too,
like,
man.
ask right now, does anybody have a
Misael,
claim
you
against
gotta
me?
drop some
When
more shit, bro, because I fucks
she
with you
asked
too.
that,
That's my homie right there,
the
Misael.
whole court went silent, bro,
Real
and
HOTC, man.
the judge's demeanor changed instantly, bro, instantly. Because at first it was like trying to, drag her through the mud and shit. But I asked her, not an ask her, but I whispered, I was like, T, ask if anybody have a claim against you. And they reset the case, and we kept doing the same thing over and over
I'm
again,
glad it's
to where
streaming
the
better
case
now that
got
I hooked up
dismissed,
the
bro.
Ethernet card.
If nobody's
Because
there
that
with
little
a valid
5G
claim,
Wi-Fi I had
they
was
can't pursue.
acting up tonight,
If
but
you
it's
come
been
in on
Right,
your
acting good
right.
for a few
proper
days, so
person,
that might have
they
played a
can't keep
factor
going
in
if they don't have the proper person or the real party of interest with a valid claim.
Right, right.
They
it.
can't do
HOTC
it.
stand
But
up.
when something like an assault or damage to one's property or damage to one's persons or property, it's a different scenario. All right,
But the party themselves is not the ones bringing the case though, Naughty. It's the people. It's the same instance of the
it's
DUI
someone
in
in.
that situation where the people of the state is bringing up the matter. It's not the party themselves that's bringing forth the claim. If they were bringing forth the claim themselves, it would be a different story. Like if that individual were to sue me, it would be a civil matter for damages. You
Look,
see?
look, look. Watch
Go
what
ahead.
I'm telling you now.
Go ahead.
When a person, say the person that's assaulted, right?
Yeah.
They never stepped in their proper persona or their
Right.
right, okay, they are awarded to the state themselves. So the state handles all their affairs. It's like the state now has a authorization of authority or a
Power of attorney.
power of attorney,
At
correct,
that point, yeah.
at that point. So now if you don't have your corrective status and you is the beneficiary of the such said account, what they have on them record now as either awarded of the state or proper status. Once it's in proper status, no one can use or represent that in any kind of order. But if you don't have the proper status and in representation of the proper status, the state now is you're still in presumption that account, not you yourself, but that account is under subjection of remedy, right? So if you go in there and tell them
Get a song with Citizen Man. Shout out to you,
exactly what you just
K4I.
said,
All right,
you
all
are
right. You know
Scotty
what?
family of,
I might
it's
play
just
that
which is
live
good.
tonight, man. Um,
It's gonna have to be in such said
send it in the back
fact
chat.
that if you making this claim, you
Send the
actually
link
got
to the
documents
song
to
in the
back
back
that
chat.
up because
On
now you're
Hangouts.
tying
And I'm gonna play
yourself
that song
to
live
this
tonight,
account
man.
still
Y'all, we gonna
because
hear that tonight.
you're giving an account
I'm
of who
turn up.
you are under the representation of this account because this account is being charged and this account is up right now. So if you speak on this account, you are presumed to be the trustee of that account, which you have to go in and verify that you're the beneficiary. And again, if they call out your name, Scotty B. Penson, and you stand up, you tell the judge straight up, I'm the beneficiary of that account, and I'm here to set such forth remedy. And they ask you, well, who you are. First thing you want to say is, judge or officer of the court or magistrate or clerk of the court. You want to say, I don't see fit to give my identity because I don't want to hold such testimony or witness to this account under this action. Now it's separating you, saying that you can't even testify against yourself in no kind of sort of way if it was, and you're not saying you're not. You're just letting them know that you're the beneficiary of this account and making sure that it's being orchestrated properly in the right remedy, in the right form of remedy. So you can go in there like you just said, but you want to have. Let me read something to you right now that I had took to. I had got in a little jam, and they was trying to come at me. So the DA and all of these people were sending me a letter. So I put it. This is simply what I write, and this is something that, like I was telling you earlier. I put the date on it. I said to the heading, to whom it may concern. I said, I, Nati, family of Tafar, the living man, do solely hold this statement to be true. I received a letter heading with the company name and logo of Law Office of the Public Defender, such and such name, Second District Circuit Court of Florida. The letter from this law office is claiming representation of a fictitious entity, capital Nati Tafar, which is presumed to be legal, which is presumed to be a legal person under case number such and such and such and such. I got one, two, three, four case numbers up
Or
here.
or something that's been created by the state. I forgot the saying, but it's an entity that's been created by through law, and not the actual living man. But yeah, no, I got something similar. I got something similar that I put together like that. But no, keep going though.
And then the last little part is I testify whomever acts on my behalf assumes all liability. And I signed it at the top, notarized it, and sent the certificate of mailing. All right. I sent it straight to the law office of this public defender. Not oh yeah, because they trying to set me a public defender. So I sent it to the law office of the public defender, and I sent it to the law office of the district attorney and a copy to the court for the court record. doing to this case. Now, the reason they try to set me a public defender because I was going in as proper persona, and the judge was telling me that's her jurisdiction. I'm in her jurisdiction. She was trying to give me problems, but I wasn't talking to a lawyer, and I didn't even recognize him as being there. Anytime he tried to say something, I just start talking and doing what I had to do and my as the beneficiary of the account. But by me making this claim, right? This claim showing them that I do have proof of my proper standing. And if they're making any type of claim under this, they're going to be held responsible and liable due to it because I have a schedule of fee. I have all my contract due to this entity or this account, the name
So
of
you
this
can put it in
account.
your
I hear
gym.
I
what you're
have
saying.
full control of it
I heard
without a
exactly.
doubt, without a shadow of a
I
doubt.
heard exactly. I heard exactly what you said. Now, have you ever tried
So
to
you put it
appoint the
in your
judge
Jimbo
as
chat.
the trustee?
Yeah, I did. I did. I can
I'm
read
about to go
you
to
what I
the
did
gym.
to the judge and the DA. I got all of the
Now,
transcript. I got my
are you
transcript.
are you
I
going
sent
to?
that to you. I sent that to
No,
you.
I got it. I just sent it to my email, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
I got it. I was gonna say, are you saying that you were in your proper status before you appointed the judge as the trustee to settle the
Yeah.
account?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think if I got enough time to try to, but it's probably too. I
Oh,
don't know.
it's
I
quick.
don't know if it's
It's
too
quick.
late.
Yeah, it's quick. It'll take you maybe 2 days, bro. If you can type real quick and type up everything I sent you,
Man, I type,
even
I
that.
type, I type, I type fast as fuck, bro.
All right, go ahead and do everything. Take that whole everything I gave you, and put it in there.
All right. So K4I just sent me one of his songs. We still got the live panel going, y'all. We're just taking a brief break right quick, and I'm gonna present it live on my channel. If you all don't mind, this song with K4I and Citizen Man. K4I, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to you, brother. Like I said, man, I'm gonna start playing around with this shit more. On love to the family for real. So we're gonna premiere this. Gonna premiere this live on the Late Show. Um, let's see how the sound sounds now. Sounds good. Everybody, y'all can hear. Um, if y'all like the video song, simply just drop type HOTC in the chat. Everybody just spam hashtag HOTC, HOTC Universal. Drop the flame emojis, fire emojis. I'm presenting, well, not presenting, but premiering the song right now, man. And then we're gonna get back into the panel, man. Hope y'all enjoy this song, man. Sure y'all can see it. Okay. About to listen to this, y'all. K4I. Yo, this is his YouTube channel right here. Knowledge for Ignorant 75. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Big ups, to the brother, man, because he be putting in that work, man, with this music, man. Shout out to you, brother, man. And without any further ado, here's where the love is. Oh, don't start that. Don't start that.
His daddy's out slinging dubs, or maybe locked up because the dog sniffed out the drugs, or maybe he's been deceased because he crossed paths with a thug. This the plight of my people. You may not understand it, but I fight for my people. I die for the rights of my people and walk that narrow path in spite of all.
So tell
evil.
me where the love at, who's a friend or foe, and how we really know.
I don't know. I'm just asking where the love at.
Can you tell me where the love at?
When you really going through it and you're back against the wall.
Who can you call? I don't know. I'm just asking where the love at.
Can you tell me where the love at?
That shit was a hot track, man. That shit was fire. We about to go back to the panel, man. Shout out to K4 man. Yo, I apologize for the lag on the internet right now. It's fucking real. Crazy. I don't usually have no lag like that, but hey man, we're gonna make it work. Maybe when I end this broadcast and start another one, it'll work properly. I thank y'all for enduring this buffering. Bro, let's get back to
There you go. There you go.
For
As soon as I get up, bro, and walk to
Yeah,
that
look,
podium,
that's
I'ma
wild.
already be good, bro.
That's some wild boys for that one,
Science,
bro.
knowledge, no, that shit is real. I'm telling you, I
Nah,
know.
It's real though.
I
It's
believe you,
real
I
though.
believe you, man. I ain't
It's
doubting
real
that.
though.
I ain't doubting it.
It's real though. And really, that's what you're a representation of
Mm-hmm.
Freemasonry when you go in front of them like that. Honestly,
Yep.
honestly.
Yep. Honestly, that's
And
what you
people
represent.
don't really realize what that is for real, for real. It's outside of that box, you know. It's the box. It's outside of the box within the box.
Yes, we represent all that shit. We represent the land and the sea. Because what you got to realize is who was the king of the sea? The king of the sea was the pirates. The pirates was the ones that ruled. So you had Haitians, you had the islanders. They was the ones that flew that skull and crossbone. See, they want to tell you that white boys was the one that flew that sign. No, 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 no. It was niggas on that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I'm familiar
The
with the
one that
I'm
flew that
familiar
cross
with the
and broke.
pirate. Yeah, I'm
Yes,
familiar with that shit.
Everybody,
yes.
welcome to
Them
the show.
motherfuckers were
Want to join
melanated.
in? Just
They
drop
were
your email in the
melanated,
chat.
bro. They look
Bring
like
you
you.
live.
They look like me. They look like Naughty. They look like goddamn knowledge. They look like Dojo. They look like us. That's why I try to tell people the way that Naughty speak. Do you hear how knowledge? Do you hear how Naughty talk? That's how all of that's the original accent. That's how we supposed to be speaking. We supposed to be speaking the way Naughty speak. That's how we supposed to talk. But we lost that. You know what
You
I'm
know
saying?
what's
We lost it
you
because
know
we
what's you
moved to
know
this
what's
land.
you know what's crazy, bro?
Yeah,
What you
speak
talking?
that shit,
Hey,
knowledge.
Lus,
Speak
Lus,
that
Lus.
shit, knowledge. Say it
Go ahead.
again,
My
knowledge.
bad. Go ahead.
Speak that shit again, knowledge. Say it.
Let me drop something on y'all right quick, bro. What if, from what you saying, Lus, because I seen. No, let me say this right quick. But from what you just said, Lus, what if, nigga? What if? Because I seen all y'all niggas, man. What if we a old pirate crew that once was a crew at one time, nigga? We was all on a pirate ship in a past life or something, man. Like niggas look like pirates, nigga, in my eyes. But go ahead, though. I just want to throw that out there.
We probably was. We probably was. Listen, bro. Listen to what I'm telling you.
That
If
shit
you
crazy,
heard,
man.
Facts. That's what I was
if you
saying, man.
really,
In your past life, you always like we all are experiencing the same life. It's just a different life. You know what
What
I'm saying?
up?
So when I look at the Akashic records, I'm speaking in reference to that. So like I knew all you in my past life. Y'all might not have been the people you are now, but you know what I'm saying? We all interacted.
What was I
And
like in your
it was
past
interactive.
life?
oh shit, is that
Well,
Rachel? What's up, baby?
so
What up?
well, you see how we congregating now. So this was a thing we was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
another
Rachel,
time.
tell Vicky to get on.
This
Huh?
was something we was doing another time.
Tell
So
Vicky to get on.
Oh,
But if y'all heard what Knowledge said,
that's
I
why we
don't
got
know
that
if
close
y'all caught
attachment.
that. That nigga dropped the gem
No, I
because
heard him.
that's what
I
we
heard
got
him.
lost. We got lost in the translation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got lost. We got lost because we adopted their tongue
Yeah.
and we lost our tongue because
So we ended up talking like them.
Yes,
You know, all they
we ended up
say
talking
it
like
takes is
them.
2 generations. All it takes is
Yes.
2 generations.
Mm-hmm. The way that Nadi talk, his tongue is that is the original tongue. That's how we supposed to be talking. I don't supposed to be talking like I'm talking this slow ass lingo. I talk slow. You know what I'm saying? I got a certain swag from the South and shit like that. Nah, man. Even if I talk slow, I still supposed to have the dialect that Naughty got. I'm supposed to have that flair. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear our French people talk and you hear our Spanish people talk, they talk with an accent. We supposed to have that same accent that Naughty got. That nigga is from his people, his bloodline is from the original bloodline. But we lost that. And it ain't our fault. You know what I'm saying? Because we were taught by our parents. So it ain't our fault what happened to us. But what we got to realize is we got to realize that that's where we came from. Now, I can't goddamn all of a sudden start talking like Naughty. That'll be fake. If I come on this motherfucker tomorrow and I'm like, yo, brethren, we get that. That's fake. But what I can do is I can realize that that is the original tone and I find out where it came from and I accept it and I move on. That's all I'm saying. And I pass the mic to whoever want to pick it up.
Peace, Retro. Peace, Dre Minders.
What up? What up? How y'all doing tonight?
We in here chilling.
Dre Mind.
That's
Yeah,
French
no
talk
doubt.
considerably, bro. We're doing considerably, bro.
Shit, nah, I just picked up on the last bit of what y'all was saying. So shit, the way I sound, the most motherfuckers will people hear me, they think I'm a white boy.
Yeah, likewise. Like,
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think you're a white boy too. I thought before
What
I
up?
saw
I
the picture
invited her.
before I saw a picture of Dojo, I thought that nigga was white. To be
I
honest
thought
with
he
you.
was white too.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, when I
But he
first heard
cool as hell.
Yeah,
when I
most
first
people when they hear me, they think I'm a white boy.
Yeah, when I first heard Dojo, I was like, that nigga white. I thought he was on some Tim Truth shit. I'm serious. I'm serious, nigga. You talk proper as a motherfucker. But you spit facts though. You spit facts though. Much love and respect to you, my nigga.
Yeah, likewise, brother.
See, I always hit people when they hit me with that shit because some people
Some
try to
people
they be
think
on some
I
slick
have an
shit.
accent.
Yeah,
You
I get that a lot too.
Yeah, you got an
People
accent,
say I
Rachel.
got an accent. But
Rachel
nah,
definitely got an
on
accent.
some real shit though, I usually when people say shit like that to me, they be like, "Oh, you sound like a white boy," because I guess because of the way I sound or I talk with proper English, this, that, and the other, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, how is a black person supposed to sound? You supposed to sound however you speak. Period.
Where you from, Dre?
It sounds like he's from Pennsylvania
It
area.
sounds like he's from up north.
I live in New Jersey. I live in New
Oh,
Jersey.
there you go.
I've been in New Jersey all my life.
See, niggas from the South recognize that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I can tell you sound like you got a northern accent.
But it's
I don't know what
crazy
the
though.
fuck I
It's
sound
crazy
like,
though because
goddammit.
people from up north they tell me I sound like I'm from down south.
But
Well, that's
hey,
because
hold on.
you talk slow though. You talk slow, but you talk proper.
Yeah.
So you got the best
Hey,
of both
hold
worlds.
on, Nutty. You know, some people think that I got some type of like I'm from down in the what do they call that? The Bahamas, the
Caribbean. Yo,
islands.
see now,
Yeah,
I thought you was from the
sound crazy,
Caribbean. You sound
Rachel.
like you from the Caribbean to me.
Because
Yeah, you sound crazy, Rachel.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all.
You sound wavy than a motherfucker.
Sound wavy. Like I'm blowing with ocean type mess. I got a little wind stock in me.
Especially like we see
Hell
that
no.
outfit. That outfit was looking real nice yesterday. Yesterday evening, I seen that outfit.
Yeah.
Boy.